Hello, good afternoon, traders. It's Baja Pips. Today is Friday, November 18th, 2022, 2:31 p.m. I am in Bangkok, Thailand, and today I will be trading the Euro US dollar on the 1 minute chart. So I want to get started with explaining pretty much a recap of yesterday, and then I'm going to get into today. So when we look back in chart, we can see yesterday's price action and when I was trading. It was pretty much a break-even day. I was struggling around a couple points that I just want to just highlight right now, and then we'll get into today. So my struggle points were right around this range. If y'all can see, I was having some issues trying to find a breakout, whether it was going to go to the upside or if it was going to reverse back down. I did correct my mistakes later on in the day, and I went over this example earlier this morning. So now pretty much we see that price did hit some lows of the week, and it was just range bound the entire rest of the day. We've seen price did get on up higher, and now it says the 18th right here. So we should suspect some more movement to the upside after the break of 1.3707. Let's see what happens. It does not break. I'm sorry, there's some monkeys in the background and it's really loud. So it's breaking the lows, popping back on up. You hear that? Breaking down the lows, popping back on up. But there's no shift to the upside fully. So we finally get one, but it was kind of questionable, and we're still range bound to this day. So right now, I'm not really looking to take price on up because we are at lows, because that's just an impulsive thought. And I do not plan on taking price on down just yet because we're currently in the middle of a larger range. And because of that, I'm just going to be taking my time. As of right now, it looks like the sellers are picking up in strength, but it's still very weak compared to the overall context of the market. And I need to see more conviction of a sell of a bear market. Right now, bulls did just drive it on up since 7:30. There was a trend that started around 7:30, and I do want to just highlight that right here. So this that started around 7:30 does look pretty, it looks unstable at the moment, but it is still intact. So you got to respect that. And if I do get along, there's a potential bullish opportunity that could go up about 10 to 20 pips north. So I would love to be in for that. So I'm going to start marking these off. This was basically the highs that I marked off when I started looking at the charts an hour or so ago. I did see that there were some session highs and price did break through. We are seeing a failure of a break and attempt to reach the upside. And this is why we are currently experiencing this move happening right now. I don't know how long it's going to be going down for, but I'm going to prepare for the next move. So that's all I'm going to just basically break down for y'all in the technical context. Right now, I have my chart pretty much set up to the most recent session. And when you do look at Forex Factory, we see that there's news at 3:30 for Euro ECB President speaks. So that might be some sort of volatility getting into the markets at that point. I'm not worried. I might just be looking forward to more volume. Just reading things. It's a lot of fear mongering. 24 minutes until London Open. Yeah, just looking at the headlines, seeing if there's anything interesting to look out for today. Just a follow up with the Euro USD long. So we are at those highs, September highs, and I did project this. I did forecast this. So now I would like to just see what's happening further. It is kind of weak right now. The bulls look like they're just taking some time, taking a break or something. There's a possibility to take it on up to 1.0607 and further. So I'm going to be looking at those highs next if we can continue pushing on up. If not, then there's a strong rejection past 1.0000, and that might signal a continuation of a bear rally, of a bear trend. So that's just my fundamentals, macro updates. Let me get back to the charts, play some music, and get into the actual trading. They have the APEC convention or something this weekend, so I don't really know. APEC 2022. Supposedly, like the vice president and stuff is supposed to be here. It's chaotic outside right now, so I'm glad I could trade from my home. I can avoid all that traffic. The weak move right here, like I was saying, so I'm getting prepared to potentially take the price on up to the upside if I can get further shift. Explain to y'all the highs that I'm looking at right now. Look at that. Trying to get all my pinpoints right, so now I'm getting ready for potential trade. Always got to make sure your chart's set up before you trade. So many people hopping on random charts, so gotta have everything set up. Possible continuation on to the downside, but I'm not taking this trade just because it's not mine. It doesn't fit my criteria. It is a possible move on down. I'll explain to y'all where I would get in if we do see sellers pick up. Probably a little bit lower stops, maybe 5 pips, 4.4 pips. Take it on down to these lows for like a 1.821, but I'm not too certain of this trade. I wouldn't really be down to take it. Yeah, this would be a very, very questionable trade, and even so, I'm not interested in this type of sell. Like I said, it is a possible sell, but it's not my type of trade. So, like I said, I wouldn't be taking this trade. And there you go. It would have hit its stop. So I stay out of these type of trades. There's a lot of setups that could possibly pop up throughout the session, but as a trader, it's my responsibility to pick the best quality. So pick a bad quality one like this, you might get wiped out too soon. I'm not going to be going long if it does pop up further. To me, it's just like not the best buy. By the way, it's 8:41 UTC1 Berlin time. I follow Berlin, Germany, and it's the start of the European session. So, those of you that don't know, struggling to break those highs of 1.0377. Just want to see what price does around here. That trade would have lasted literally like a minute before the stop was hit. Many people want to trade the minute chart but don't realize how quick these moves really can happen. Blink of an eye, you could be in and out. And if you're not prepared for what's around the corner, you're going to be whipsawed and like a deer in the headlights, not know what to do. So this is very, very advanced stuff. Requires an immense amount of focus. Normally when I day trade, I don't have anyone around me. Just in my own environment. Right now I'm in my own office and no one's around. It gives me that peace of mind. Maybe as I get more experience, I'll be able to trade with more people around, but probably always would recommend an office space. Y'all ever heard of trading in your zone? Trading in the zone? I'm Marcus Douglas. This is what he talks about, getting in your zone, finding your niche, and executing it at the fullest extent. This is a possible move to the upside, but I don't want to take it. I'm going to show y'all where I would go long, possibly. It's not saying I am, but if it does break above 1.0378, there's a possibility that it could rise to new daily highs, but to me, I just don't like the way the move, so I'm gonna skip this setup. There's a possibility actually to take that up, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is a nice little pop on up. If I wanted to go long here, I would go long. I'm gonna wait because it's not my type of trade. It's like a 7.5 pip. You could, it's a possible 8 pip target. You know, I would be able to get into this trade right here. Just moving on up to the upside. My account wasn't connected. So yeah, this is another possible move on up, but I'm gonna skip it. I just don't like taking that type of trade. And it's a smart entry, it's a smart trade, it's a smart everything. To me, it just doesn't fit my criteria fully. I want to wait for further confirmation. That was a nice little entry though. After looking at it, I'm just a little bit too late I don't like taking trades within the first 15-20 minutes of the market, so I'm gonna sit this one out. Yeah, I can see how it's flowing to its highs. Yeah, I would need to take profit like right now. So I'd barely just be in the trade. I wouldn't even want to take it on up to these highs. It's because I don't want to predict anything to break on out. It's not my type of trading. Like I said, I would sit this trade out. Draw the trend line. It's still technically under that trend line. So it's not even fully bullish yet until it gets a little higher. Yeah, y'all, I'm sitting this one out. Even if it hits the TP. It's only a little mini uptrend. I wouldn't even be too hype about this. Like, this barely did anything. Yeah, I can see it's bouncing on up, but the price barely did anything. It is showing the bulls are strong, but it's too vertical for me. I'd like to see the lows of 1.03749 broken. I look for some shorts. All right, looks fairly bearish, but I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. The lows of 1.037 is not broken yet. Should be more specific, 1.0375. I have to go into the pivots. So there's pips and then there's pipettes on the minute. So y'all can see to the right, there's 5 numbers to the right of the decimal. That's what you call pipettes. This is possibly going back on up, but I'm not going to get in on this. It's not my type of move. Might break on out. Let's see what happens. Anything below the lows of these last 4 or 5 minutes could signal a bearish move down. We'll see. Possible shift on down any minute now. Let's see what price is doing. Approaching the 9 o'clock hour, which is approaching soon. It's about to be London open in 5 minutes. So we've been trading this whole pre-London open. You might see some moves pick up as the London session is beginning in 5 minutes. Possible sell entry. Zero 1.0376. I want to see what's going on here. I'm gonna sit this one out, even if it does set up to go down. Just don't really believe that's the right time. This might be a nice little bullish move to the upside though. $8.58. Let's see. I might have to sit sells out right now, as it is in a questionable zone, and I'm not too sure of that. I need more sellers to pick up in strength before I consider shorting it right now, even though it is a nice move on down. A little skeptical. So that long would have failed. So I'm glad I stood out of that. That short would have failed. I'm glad I stood out of that. See, the benefits of staying out of low quality trades is you're always ready to pounce when the time comes. Sells are just a bit questionable right now. Okay, this is a nice potential buy. Get a little bit higher, I might go in for a 4-pip stop loss. We'll see what's going on right now. This very moment, I'm gonna let y'all know in just a minute what's going on. Just waiting to see if I do get that little pop or not. I don't want to take this trade right here. Okay, so we are officially in London Open. So it's officially London Open. So taking that short, it was just questionable to me. Yeah, it could have possibly worked out, but to me, it just wasn't really my trade. I should show y'all some visuals as to where that move would have been. Probably somewhere around here. It could reach. Some nice potential order, but I chose to sit it out. Discipline is very important in trading. It's still shy of its target, so I'm not so sure. It's been a giant range for the past like 40 minutes. got about another hour and 20 minutes of work, about another hour, and then I'm done for the day. It's Friday. It's not really much happening in the first hour of my trading. Let's see if I see some activity pick up in my last hour. As y'all can see, not much is going on this entire session. Sometimes this is how it is for me. But y'all can see I skipped out on another potentially bad trade right there. So I like to just keep these boxes here to show y'all where bad quality trades would have lied. Bad quality, bad quality, bad quality. All could have been losses. Bad quality. This could have been a losing day. That's why it's important to sit on your hands. This might be a nice little continuation onto the upside if we can push on further. There's enough for a push up, but I'm not gonna enter right now. Forming a similar range to what it did yesterday when I got caught up. I'm just trying to avoid those traps today. just missed its stop loss. Would have been able to hop in that, but it's not my trade. Nice. Profit would have been hit on this trade. Beautiful. See some sellers stepping into the markets now. Revisiting daily lows. Yes, I like to see this momentum come into the market. Can we hit these lows hard or what? I might be able to squeeze in like a 5 pip stop loss if I can get a short in, but I'm a little concerned about this. I think it's a little too impulsive of a move, so I'm gonna just wait, like I've been doing the entire time, because I'm not chasing price. This was another mistake I made yesterday. If y'all check the video out, you can see my losses. You know, my previous couple videos, yesterday and the day before, was a very similar context, except for prices rising to the highs of the day. Now it's falling to the lows of the day. So I'm gonna take a little extra caution before taking my trade, just because I am familiar with getting stopped out in these areas. Okay, so I am in 25,000 units. I'm gonna give this one a shot. It looks like the bears have picked up. Just gotta refresh my terminal. Yeah, I just wanna see. This is my first trade of the day. If it doesn't go, it's 4.7 pips, which is an optimal stop. But we are at daily lows, so if we don't break those, then we're probably gonna reverse. No fingers crossed or anything. This is kind of just like first trade of the day. Like I said, I'm not too sure. Gonna see if this one goes. Should have been a little bit more patient on this trade and waited just for like another minute or two, but it's okay. I'm already in, so just gonna let it play out. 4.7 pip stop loss. Just quick in and out if this works. We'll see. it start to rise back up? Do the bulls have what it takes? We'll see. I'm actually gonna see if this can hit. This video's been going on for quite some time, so I might split this up into 2 parts, but we'll see. Let's see if the bears have what it takes to continue to drive price on down. There's no guarantees yet. It's still kind of a soft drop, so I want to see more sellers pick up before I can look to add on to this position. If they keep showing weakness like this though, I'm gonna get out. We are progressing lower. I'm gonna trail this stop loss aggressively. So worst case scenario, this is what I'll be collecting. 650 on this trade, but it looks like it's reached and achieved its target. Let's see what's up. 12. Currently up like half of percent, 0.5 R. But now I'm up 1 R. See if I can squeeze a little bit more in. I might have just closed it right here. There we go. And at 22. All right, let me close this one out. Boom. All right, so officially out. That's plus 1.3 R. Okay, that was in front of everyone. Took a while to achieve this target, but sometimes things are worth waiting for. And I'm gonna wrap this video on up because it's been like an hour and I know y'all don't have the stamina to keep watching me trade, so I'm gonna keep trading, but I'm gonna break this into 2 parts if I have time today. So daily. Daily total. P&L. Plus 1.3 R so far. This is with all transparency. And y'all can see my trading activity in front of you. I just would love to keep on doing this just for everyone to keep watching. It's all skill based, no luck, no gambling, none of that, no hoping, just if then. And yeah, this is my trading session for the day. Looks like this downtrend lasted a little bit over an hour, and that was just unfortunate. It started at 818. That's when I marked this line, and it was consolidating in the range for a little bit before it broke on down and completed its shift. So right now we are a little oversold. I don't really see much seller stepping in right now, so I'm gonna look for a possible reversal to the upside. Where I'm looking at is 1.03647, so I'm gonna get ready for that move right there, and I'm gonna look for a nice drive on up if we could get some bulls stepping in right now, possibly even reaching the highs of the day. We'll follow up. So I'm gonna get this video cut, take a break, and get right back to it. All right, y'all, hope you enjoyed this. We highlight that trade that I took for y'all. A nice downtrend. It's beautiful. Completely descending. All right, we out.